Now, before the shooting happened, U.S. President Joe Biden delivered an emotional plea to Congress to act on gun control.
Yes, he called on lawmakers to restore limits on the sale of assault-style weapons and also high-capacity magazines after a string of mass shootings in the country.
Biden, who was speaking at the White House, acknowledged the stiff political headwinds as he sought to drive up pressure on Congress to pass stricter gun limits after such attempts had failed following past attacks.
He said that if Congress does not embrace all of its proposals, they must at least find compromise on other measures, such as limiting access to firearms to those with mental health issues or raising the age to buy assault-style weapons from 18 to 21.
Over the last 2 decades, more school-age children have died from guns than on-duty police officers and active-duty military combined. Think about that. More kids than on-duty cops killed by guns. More kids than soldiers killed by guns. For God's sake, how much more carnage are we willing to accept? How many more innocent American lives must be taken before we say enough, enough? I know that we can't prevent every tragedy, but here's what I believe we have to do. Here's what the overwhelming majority of American people believe we must do. Here's what the families in Buffalo and Uvalde in Texas told us we must do. We need to ban assault weapons and high-capacity magazines. And if we can't ban assault weapons, then we should raise the age to purchase them from 18 to 21. Strengthen background checks, enact safe storage law and red flag laws. Repeal the immunity that protects gun manufacturers from liability. Address the mental health crisis, deepening the trauma of gun violence and as a consequence of that violence. These are rational, common sense measures.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention confirms Biden's statement, saying that guns are the #1 killer of children in the U.S., more than car accidents and cancer.